All right. Yo, what up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to our good podcast. Today I'm joined by
The legendary Judio. Always say the legendary.
the so-called legendary Julio is in the house. It's me, your boy Uncle Kevin.
Whoa, we love Judio.
Oh, y'all mean you love Uncle Kevin? Remember, I always advocate for drinking water, so make sure you drink water wherever you're at. Stay hydrated.
The specific tap water.
This is bottled water. I got it for a lot of money, fam. So yeah, today we have a lot of great topics. One of our favorite series is coming back, Power Book 2.
Yeah.
Got season 2. We'll try not to get copywritten, but we'll play a snippet for you that I think is a big talking point from this season that's coming up.
Yep.
I do whatever I need to do to make sure
Yeah.
this family in this business don't fall.
She's going to work at home.
I'm a family.
I need to speak with you.
I'll do whatever I have to do.
Why am I not seeing it
Call
though?
Tariq. Supposed to be on your man shit, right? It's too late to be scared now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the talking point. What do you think of your boy coming back?
Tommy?
50.
50 is coming back.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
But he's in the trailer, bro.
I think that was just like
A ghost?
a ghost speaking
Yeah,
to
ghost
the
of
guy.
it.
Yeah, I don't think 50 is coming back. But he was dead. We saw him in the morgue. He can't come
like they
back.
shot him. Wow. I don't know, they'll be like a body double, it's twin. You know how movies are.
Nah, that twist to be crazy won't make any sense.
true.
I don't want that kind of a twist, please. It's too
Yeah,
much.
I think it is subconscious because I think it happened for Ghost, right? Remember in the last Power when
Angela.
Angela was coming back and talking to him.
Yeah, it did happen. Yeah,
So-
I don't even think 50 Cent would like to be acting at this point because he has a lot in his hands. His hands is full.
But then it's his show, right? So he's gotta have to be very active in a lot of these things.
I mean, he's active though, but he doesn't have to be present in the show. He can be active and oversee the shows.
And then so they just lost their writer, like their main writer. She now has a show for herself, or like she signed a deal with Netflix. Do you think that will affect them?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I know 50 Cent has some of the ideas or a good amount of the ideas, but she's the one who puts them together. So for sure, it's going to affect them. And 50 Cent even like praised her multiple times, said she knows how to put ideas together to make it, something big. Yeah. But I think her relationship with 50 is kind of good. So she's always going to make it up to him.
Oh yeah. And well, the way 50 operates is like, I have no problems being your friend, and I have no problem.
But the thing is, whether 50 Cent likes it or not, or whether they like it or not, they've created something. They basically made magic together.
Yeah.
So they are always going to be in relationship one way or the other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. Check out Power. Let us know. Do you like Power? Are you fans of the show?
I'm a big fan, Power.
What about
Power fan? I said fan Power. Oh, shit. I'm a big Power fan.
what were you going for? You're a big Power person? Or you a Power player, mate?
What?
Say you're a big Power what? Then okay, let's move. Your boys just released the new MacBooks. Are you getting one?
My boys.
Are you getting one?
What's that man's name? What's that my guy's name again? Is it Tim
Cook. Mr. Cook is coming after your money.
So I have the tab here open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me record this screen in case I'm gonna need it. So 14 inch.
Yeah.
14 inches. 2,000. The basic one, like the basic one, starts at 2,499. But the spec is quite good though. I think that's what gives them the right to make the price very expensive. It's a 8-core CPU, 14-core GPU. The spec is really good.
All right.
But that's the basic one, 2,400 for the 14-inch one. Then if you upgrade to the 10-core CPU and the 1 terabyte, it starts at $3,150 basically. Yeah, they are here for your money. They've come. When they arrive, you feel their presence. They are here.
Is it worth it though? That's the main question, right? Like,
is it worth it though?
Because like, what if I get let's see, what's the most expensive Dell I can get?
Every other laptop.
Yeah.
Dell. I think that you can definitely buy like half of Dell company for $3,000.
The most expensive Dell laptop. So it's going for they actually pretty expensive ones. The most expensive that I'm seeing is Alienware. It's like 10,000.
Oh, that must be like a high, and you can easily spec this new MacBooks for $10,000 easily.
Yeah, I was watching a guy who was like, he spec'd out, I don't know what, he spec'd out like he was on Apple, he spec'd it out and it cost him like $40,000. So I'm guessing, was it 40 or even more, like 75,000? But I'm guessing it's those ones, with the thing you can carry and push around. I was like, man.
Yeah, you can easily spec like this one. There's the 10-core CPU with a 32 gig unified memory. Yeah. That one starts at $4,400 basically. I mean, that's what they give you just looking at like the base price for that one. But let's say you want to upgrade something, you want to make it like 8 terabytes. I'm gonna spec it up. Let's try it out. Then I'm gonna add Final Cut Pro. I'll add Logic Pro to it. It's already $7,828,000. Let me see. I'll add the keyboard. I'll add keyboard to it. Oh, I guess that's it. Let's see. Let me add it to bag and see what else they offer. Okay, Apple Care. I'll add Apple Care 400. USB-C. You see, they have to sell me USB-C. I'm buying the 2 meters because 1 meter is too small. That's $38. I'll add it to the bag. Then USB-C to USB adapter. I'll add it to the bag as well. And what else? Microsoft. You see, you don't buy iOS in Microsoft. You have to buy Microsoft afterwards. So now I buy Microsoft. I don't know why they don't make a deal with Microsoft too.
No, because they have their own stuff, right?
But they don't have anything that works with Microsoft, do they? No.
Yeah, but they have their own stuff. What do you need? Pages. They have pages for Word. They have numbers for Excel. They have.
Does it work the same though?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just one.
I've never ever used Pages before. I wasn't even familiar with it.
So
okay.
for them, it's like you are Microsoft, the third party, mate. That's on you.
But they also have like a Microsoft package you can buy here, Office, Home, and Student.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add it though. Then AirPods, I'll add it to the bag. Let's see how much the bag is gonna be.
Yeah.
So let me review my bag now. $9,906. So it's close to $10,000 if you want everything.
But what listen, what will you be using a $9,000 laptop for? Like, is it worth it?
I mean, it depends on
what, mate?
Your business though. If this laptop looks like it's going to be very good with editing. I don't know what the screen resolution is. They didn't say. I wish they said what the screen resolution was. I don't know what the screen. If it's like a 4K screen resolution for the 16 gig, I think that's what they promised initially. I'm not sure. I'm not quoting them. I'm just saying I think. So
I was saying, if you're spending $9,000, you're at the level where you can edit a movie on the laptop.
Likely, you should be able to. I mean, it's like $9,000. Hey,
like 4K. Like what rate? Like, because and I'm guessing it comes with a terabyte, right, of memory.
Yes, I added the highest memory.
Oh, so that's 2 terabytes? Yeah.
No, I think the highest was 8 terabytes.
Does it come with a fan though? My problem with Max is the fan.
It has a fan, but it has like a technology where it doesn't make noise.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I think it's belts. I don't really remember how.
Oh, the liquid thingy, or they did something else.
I'm not entirely sure how they did it, but yeah, that's what they really showed in your face. Like, oh, it doesn't make noise.
Let's see. We'll fast forward this video for you, like the presentation.
Yeah.
This is the
new man.
completely redesigned MacBook Pro, and it comes in 2 sizes: a 16-inch model, and for the first time, a compact yet immensely powerful 14-inch model, which shares the same remarkable features and capabilities.
See, this way it's
the
nonsense.
all-new
Going
aluminum
back to the
enclosure
basic
optimizes internal space for more performance and features. And it is precisely machined around an advanced thermal
system.
system.
How does the 2015
it
design?
can move 50%
like,
more air,
was pretty,
even at lower fan speeds.
Yeah.
And it's all in a design that's just 16.8 millimeters thin and 4.7 pounds on the 16-inch model, and just 15.5 millimeters thin and 3.5 pounds on the 14-inch model.
Let's start with the keyboard. Users value the full-height function row on the standalone Magic Keyboard, and we've brought it to the MacBook Pro. The physical keys replace the touch bar, bringing back the familiar tactile feel of mechanical keys that pro users love.
This guy's an
The
English.
keyboard is
They'll use
set in a
English to
double
sell you
anodized
everything.
blackwell that
Marketing.
elegantly highlights the backlit glyphs on the keys. And it's
Yeah.
complemented
We just
by our
went back to what
expansive,
we had before.
industry-leading
You just say
force-touch trackpad that's perfect for pro applications.
because you guys didn't
On one side, there's an
We took
HDMI
it back.
port for
We removed
conveniently
touch.
connecting to displays and
Look at that.
TVs. A Thunderbolt
HDMI
4 port, which
yeah,
connects to
HDMI.
high-speed peripherals, and an SD card slot
An
enabling
SD card
fast
slot.
access
My
to
laptop
media.
has all of those, and that's like
On the other
2010.
side, the headphone jack now has advanced support for high-impedance headphones. And
Look
there
at
are
that,
2
look
more
at it.
Thunderbolt 4 ports for a total of 3 in the system. And yes, MagSafe is coming back
come
to the
on.
MacBook Pro.
I told you, this is
MagSafe
like
3 has a
2010
new
design to bring it
design that
back.
supports more
Bro,
power into the
I
system,
gave up my
and you can
thingy.
still charge
But
via the
my charger.
Thunderbolt ports.
People like the
Display
MagSafe
support
though.
is better than ever as well. With M1 Pro, you can connect up to 2 Pro Display XDRs.
Okay.
And with M1 Max, you can connect
see what
up
they're doing
to
there?
3
It's
Pro
called
Display
upselling.
XDRs
Yeah.
and a 4K TV all at the same time.
Correct.
That's over 75 million pixels of screen real
Take
estate.
every dollar
And you
you
still
have,
have
man.
ports available
Every
to connect
dollar.
to high-fidelity headphones and camera media. All without a
You know
single
what I'm
adapter.
suspecting?
On the new MacBook
pause it for now.
Pro, we're taking the stunning Retina display.
I'm suspecting they'll come out with a camera, an Apple camera.
Apple camera?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a thing because with all this editing stuff with the screens and everything, they need something that you can use to record, and that's gonna. I know they're trying to do it with the iPhone.
Yeah.
But the iPhone is not. It's not like really just for the video.
For taking
yeah.
videos.
Yeah, I think they'll come out with like the real camera where it's going to be like red, black magic, or at least it's going to be presented as superior to those guys.
Yeah, I can see that because even isn't when you take pictures with your camera, instead of it being JPEG or
Yeah.
PNG, they have their own Apple whatever nonsense,
Yeah.
HRF, or, which is like
They just want you to be Apple for life. Like,
Apple, yeah, to
from
be in the
Apple
ecosystem.
to Apple. Then they make it Apple car. Then you leave your Apple house, Apple laptop to your Apple car.
Yeah, because now they even have like Apple, what's it called? Apple Home that they just released. So instead of having Alexa or what you call it, Google Home, now you have
Apple
things. And then for me, the part that killed me is when they did the Apple card, the credit card from Apple.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they're like, you don't have to pay monthly.
That's the thing now. They want everything. Like all your money is going to recycle. You go to work 9 to 5, you get your money.
Yeah.
Buy Apple,
You
go back to
come
work,
back.
buy Apple.
every dollar you spend, because like for me, if I look in the past year, every dollar that I've spent has been going to Tim Cook and his shareholders. I need to buy some shares in this damn company.
the only thing though, the thing I like about Apple is they really do present like what their products are usually very good.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
so whatever they deliver before they charge you, they don't just charge you for trash.
They give you value for your money.
Yeah.
But is it really value for your money? It's $9,000. It's really
value for a lot of money.
$9,000, my guy. Like how much? Should we continue this or you wanna skip it?
We can
to an
see
entirely
just
new
briefly.
level. We started by bringing the sides of the enclosure closer to the active area of the display,
Yeah, they reduce the bezel.
resulting
Just
in
say
a
that. Go straight to the point.
24% thinner border. We also expanded the
explanation
display up and around the
process,
camera,
like-
making the
like
top
this
border
design things are
60%
good,
thinner,
but
giving you even
what's
more
inside? What's
screen
under the
real
hood?
estate.
Yeah,
And
we had to
macOS
fast forward
takes
it.
full advantage of this extra space by raising the menu bar up and out of the way,
Like who-
automatically
who-
wrapping
like-
it around the camera to give you
Who
more
cares?
room for your content. With this new design, the displays are now
okay,
larger.
my Finder.
The 16-inch model has a
big.
16.2-inch display
That thing
in nearly the
disappears
same
either way.
size
It just
enclosure
looks good. I'm
for a
guessing.
total of 7.7
Marcus
million.
Brownlee complained
That's
about
the
not
most
really complained
ever
about.
4K,
in a
it's
Mac
4K.
notebook.
Oh,
The
yeah.
14-inch
Is it up to-
model
it's
has an
it's not
expansive
up to 4K yet.
14.2-inch
Oh,
active
4K is
area
38.
and a
yeah.
total of 5.9 million pixels,
So,
with
oh, yeah,
refresh
both of
rates
them
up
are
to
not 4K.
120
Disclose, I
hertz.
think it's gonna
And
see
video
deeper.
editors can still choose a standard refresh rate when they need to lock one in. And the display is uncompromising in its performance. The state-of-the-art backlight features thousands of mini LEDs arranged
Yeah.
in individually
See,
controlled
this is where they
local
start
dimming
confusing
zones.
you. Blah, blah,
This
blah,
enables up to an astonishing 1,000 nits of sustained full screen brightness, 1,600 nits of peak brightness, and a staggering 1,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio.
Hey.
So we've doubled the resolution of the camera
this
to
one's they got
1080p. and use the lens
What
with
was
a
that?
wider aperture that lets in more light.
What you call it? The webcam is now 1080p.
Oh.
So for people who do like reactions,
Yeah, you can easily
you no
use your
longer
Mac.
need your camera because everything is there.
Yeah.
So like it's already in 1080p, especially if you make these YouTube videos. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, you
Together
can
with
make
a
a lot of
larger
money.
image sensor that has more efficient pixels, the camera delivers 2 times better low light performance. Let's
that's
talk
good
about
too.
the audio experience.
2 times better
First,
on what?
we
On
made our
its own.
industry-leading studio quality mics even better.
Why
With
did
an
they
up
show
to
us a picture for the
60%
camera though?
lower noise floor,
No.
which means
'Cause
you
they
get
know they're
crystal
bullshit.
clear recordings that capture the subtlest sounds.
Did you hear
the
that?
new 16-inch
What?
Pro has an even better 6-speaker sound system that features 2 tweeters and 4 force-canceling woofers. The tweeters are nearly 2 times larger, purifying the sound on mids and highs for a clearer soundstage. The woofer diaphragms are also larger and have an increased range of motion, so they can now displace twice as much air. This allows them to deliver 80% more bass. It also means they go half an octave deeper, revealing a range
Come
of notes
on,
you
this thing ain't
previously
gonna
couldn't
sound-
hear. And we've brought this
It might
sensational
though. I don't know.
6-speaker
See,
sound
one thing
system
I like
to the
about Apple, they
14-inch
know how
Pro
to
as well.
sell.
The 16-inch
Yeah,
model
but
with
it's
M1
gonna
Pro
sound
and
like
M1 Max has up to
it's
2
tiny
times faster
speakers in your
CPU
thing.
performance
But
than the
you-
previous generation
They
with
make
the
it
Core
sound like
i9.
you're getting
M1
I
Pro
don't
is up
know,
to
like
2.5 times
it
faster
just
than the
says
prior 16-inch model with the
computer.
fastest
What's this
CPU.
thing first? You see that?
And
that's,
M1 Max
just pause
is
it
up
right?
to 4
That
times
sound thing-
faster. This
That sound thing was very impressive though. From what they said, you can even record your voice because of how much reduced noise the inputs can take.
Oh,
So you can actually use it for music.
yeah, but
And I don't think anybody's buying a MacBook to use the external speaker to, you know, do
no,
something
but sometimes you
professional.
need it to be like, oh, like say you're mixing, right?
If you're mixing, get a monitor speaker.
No, what I mean is you want to, because you've done mixing in your professional speakers, but you
Yeah.
want to know how your song will sound to the average Joe, right?
But even with that, it's still not. I don't think any laptop can do a good job with that though. I don't
Yeah,
think
but the average Joe plays your song on their laptop,
on their phone.
on their
headset.
phone. You know what I mean? Like you want to know what do you think of this graphics performance. These people, man, this
4x faster, 2.5x faster. You see, Apple, they know how to sell. I don't know, like.
so why would you buy M1 Pro?
Yeah.
That's my question.
But I think they also said M1 Pro is like 70% faster than the M1. So it means if you're using the M1, you might want to update to the M1 Pro.
M1 Pro.
But then you look at the M1 Max and you're like, oh shit, I need that.
Yeah, like why would I buy the M1 Pro?
Yeah.
Like if this one is going to be 4 times faster, which means this one's going to be upgraded to catch up to that one, I might as well just jump the line. But then that's like 3,000 minimum Canadian.
Yeah, to jump the line.
is dramatic for graphics-intensive tasks like rendering scenes in Cinema 4D. And when it comes to machine learning, you'll get up to 5 times faster performance. Now let's look at the 14-inch model, which is also configurable with M1 Max, our most powerful chip. Compared to the 13-inch model with a Core i7, the 14-inch Pro has up to 3.7 times faster CPU performance.
Okay.
For graphics, M1 Pro delivers up to 9 times faster performance, and M1 Max is up to an astonishing 13 times faster, and ML tasks are up to 11 times faster. The unified memory architecture enables workflows that were previously unimaginable on a notebook. Even the latest Pro PC laptops top out at 16 gigs of video memory. MacBook Pro has up to 64 gigabytes of unified memory, so apps have dramatically more memory for the most demanding graphics tasks. The 14-inch model delivers up to 17 hours of video playback, which is 7 additional hours. And the 16-inch model gets up to 21 hours of video playback, which is 10 additional hours.
This is very impressive,
and the
though. I
longest
commend them for
battery
that.
life ever on a
The
Mac
battery
notebook.
life.
And the new
Like,
MacBook Pro now
You want us
supports
to play
fast
the
charge
video from
for the
last
very
year.
first time
What
on
they
Mac.
said.
So it can charge up to
This will last
50%
you
in just
10
30
hours.
minutes.
It's
So
the same
that's the
thing.
new
What it did,
MacBook
though,
Pro.
mine
We
lasts
couldn't
quite
be
good,
more
quite well,
excited about what this
quite long.
groundbreaking system can do. All for $19.99.
1990.
And when you compare the new 16-inch Pro to the previous model, you also get a massive boost in performance and capabilities for $24.99.
For
Both models are available in silver and space
And I like
gray.
how they put it.
You can order it today, and it'll be available next week.
$24.99.
The M1 Pro
$24.99.
die
And then when
is
you go
built
on the
using
side,
the
like
industry-leading
$24.99
5
for 2
nanometer
gigs of
process
RAM.
technology and features
sure you
massive
can get up to
33.7 billion transistors.
Yeah, like, oh.
That's more than twice M1. All those transistors deliver even more performance, starting with a 10-core CPU
Yeah, I guess we
with
can
8
stop it right now. It's
high-performance
gonna get
cores
too
and 2
long.
high-efficiency cores.
Right.
Yeah. Apple has come.
They're coming for your money. They're coming for every dollar you have.
Apple Christmas.
Every dollar you have.
Christmas.
Let us know in the comment section if you're getting the new Max or are you anti-Apple. Me, I'm pro. I'm probably gonna get one, but
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 16-inch
that's my
one.
Christmas gift.
The problem is how am I gonna spec it? Because I only want to pay about $3,000 something.
So you're getting the 16?
16-inch, yeah. I want the big screen.
Yeah. On the session, I don't know, man. Because I wanted to get I'm waiting for to see what they would do in the, what do you call it? The IMAX.
Oh, I'd need something I can move even though it's big, but I can just carry it around.
Because yeah, even the Mac Mini, I'm told they're going to do some crazy stuff with it. Like because that's where next year they're bringing the M2. So right now they've done the M1
But for
Pro.
competition though, for competitive reasons, they won't really use it to beat this one out of the way.
Yeah.
If they might have the technology, but instead they'll bring it in like 3 years.
But these fools, bro. Remember, they brought out the M1 last year on the 13. And then this year they've just cannibalized it to be like, oh, you want another inch on your screen? We have the 14. You can still get the 13. It's cool. And then they're like, oh, but this one, it performs 7 times better than that little thing that you have.
It's marketing that, but I think for like the mini, anyway.
Because even when you go on the thing, the Intel has been removed, right?
Yeah.
Like all the Intel.
The Intel, the funny enough, the Intel wasn't even bad.
Yeah.
But they make it look so bad. Now you look at Intel like, ew.
You're like, yo, man, what's going on? But
yeah, I want to see Marcus Brownlee. I want to see what he's gonna speak on it.
Oh, it's coming out.
Yeah, I want to see his opinion. I like to watch his opinion. You know, he spoke about the bezels before.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they adjusted the bezels because of him.
Okay. Nah, that's
but he didn't speak on
everybody.
the bezel on the Mac computer and the Mac Pro. He spoke on the iMac.
Right.
So the bezels was too big.
He made me pay attention to it. Like I never, like for me, when I was buying machines, it's usually how I look and how I feel.
Yeah.
I never cared like, oh, this is a bezel. Like when I was talking about like, but then on the iMac, the 24-inch, like, oh shoot, yeah, that's a damn bezel. That is ugly as hell.
I think like the review, especially from him, has made me like look at phones and things as professionals now.
Yeah.
Like 120 Hz refresh rates. Like I never checked stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Who's checking refresh?
Like,
I'm just trying to get a phone, bro.
I remember I was looking for a screen and then it said like 60 hertz. I was like, hell no.
Marcus Brownlee said
120 minimum. You want 120? Well, 120, 240. I don't know what this does or means, but
see what Marcus Brownlee has cost.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's true though. Like, even when you're editing videos, like I never used to pay attention to colors and whatever. But now it's like when you're editing a video, you're like, yo, I was wearing a black hoodie, but it looks great. Like, oh no, it's your screen, bro. It's not the camera. It's your screen. So now I'm like, okay, paying attention. Anyway, let's move on to
enough with Apple.
to a rising concern. This topic is actually very big in the world, and we would like to know your thoughts. Why do you think so many people are leaving their jobs?
Oh, because their jobs are boring.
Oh, let me play your video.
All of a sudden, it seemed like everyone I know was changing jobs or stepping off the career ladder.
In the month of May alone, 3.6 million Americans quit their jobs. And that's down from the month before, with almost 4 million walking out the door in April. A 2-decade high, by the way. It's what's being called the Great Resignation. The mass exodus comes as many companies are trying to get employees back into the office by the fall. So why are so many people leaving?
With the pandemic, I was kind of just like, it was a lot of reflection time. I know what I want out of my career. Might as well just make the move.
Some say they feel burned out after working through a year that had so many challenges.
People's mental health are so bad right now. Like, people are prioritizing that a lot more than like their jobs or anything else.
Others say working from home was isolating.
I love to like go into the office, and I was like the kind of person I would write like a joke of the day on my whiteboard, which would bring people over to my like cubicle. I think I just like thrived on that, where even if the work wasn't great, it was like the interaction just helped keep like morale high.
But most people are less than thrilled about returning to the office, with 89% of workers saying they'd prefer to work remotely at least some of the time. 1 in 3 employees are considering leaving their job, according to personal finance website Magnify Money. And popular job search site Indeed estimates that as many as 9.8 million jobs are available in the U.S. as of mid-July. That's 1 million more openings than there are people looking for work.
My problem with these stats is you say 9.8 million jobs. What type of jobs, though? It's like, come work at McDonald's.
Yeah,
like,
it's a job.
Yeah, it's a job, but
and they're paying.
It's a job, but people are more qualified. But what are your thoughts? Why? So you just think people are bored and they're like, screw it?
Yeah, you see, especially during the pandemic, like you said, I think it was a time of reflection, right? Mm-hmm. Where people are like, especially when there was like the care aid, I don't know what the money was called.
Yeah.
So now when that people got that and they're comfortable, they learned, oh, I don't have to be doing so much to survive, you know? So they're kind of comfortable having to get into that bustle and hustle again. Like, no, I don't want to do that. And even above that, it's just like deep. I don't want to use the word depression, but what goes on in your mind, you know, when you're just by yourself, you know, you're not in the space where you think, oh, you just constantly feel like I'm not ready to go be in the midst of people right now. Yeah. So you just want to be by yourself. That's one thing that the pandemic really did. That's why I'm not a big fan of this quarantine and self-isolation. I mean, there's a reason why it's done, right? But I'm not just a big fan of it.
And then for me, I feel like people like what companies did was wrong, right? Like last year during the pandemic, where companies would release you, and then like airline, like pilots and people like that, like they lost their jobs.
Yeah.
So even if they got the aid, what people also learned was to adapt to the situation.
Exactly. Yeah, that's correct. That's
you're true. Like, so I don't really need that job. I want it, but it's not worth my time. Like I can leave
and also like when the thing 9 to 5 especially does to people is it doesn't give you time to think, right? Yeah. Sometimes you go to work at 9 a.m., come back at even more than like 2 hours after your normal closure time.
Right.
And then you get back home, you just have to sleep, rest your head. You can't really do a lot. So what you don't have time to do is reflect. So when you're by yourself during the isolation period, you get to think.
Yeah.
You know, then your job's going to come up in your mind. You're like, do I really need that? I could do this instead. Yeah. And I think that isolation period it made people more creative. A lot more people started creating content. Some people started doing Shopify. Yeah. And at that time, I'm sure some people have made some money, even though not enough to sustain them right now, but they know how to make money. They've started the process.
That's why. Yeah, so this is gonna be crazy because everywhere you go is like, oh, we're hiring now, we can't find people. We're like, why would I sacrifice myself?
And now because of the problem right now, employees are able to make demands, and I think it's necessary as an employee, but it's not really good for the employer.
But as an employer, how you treat people matters, you know.
Yeah,
you gotta be good. Gotta be good to people. We work for you and stuff. Yeah.
And also like for companies, especially companies where there is no option of growth, there is almost you have no incentive basically. Even though you say we have your health, you have your this, you have your that. But it gets really tiring when someone has to keep doing the same thing repeatedly and you don't really see growth. I'm sure a lot of people who didn't have any projection of growth in their companies, they're the ones residing.
We're out. Yeah, that's what's up. And then one of my favorites on our final video for today is I want you to listen to this. Let me know what you think.
I'm Kim Kardashian West, and it's so great to be here tonight. I know. I'm surprised to see me here too. When they asked, I was like, you want me to host? Why? I haven't had a movie premiere in a really long time. And then actually, I only had that one movie come out, and no one told me it was even premiering.
Oh, that's a Ray
It must have
J
slipped my mom's
thing.
mind.
I didn't get it.
I'm excited to be here tonight to show you guys that I'm so much more than just a pretty face.
Listen, that audience.
That person.
And good
How
hair,
much in love?
and
Right?
great makeup,
Mhm.
and amazing boobs, and a perfect butt. Basically, I'm just so much more than that reference photo my sister showed their plastic surgeons. But the one thing I'm really proud of is that no one could ever call me a gold digger. Honestly, I'm not even sure how you become one. So I asked my mom's boyfriend, Corey.
Jeez, that's
She went there.
I've been
He's a
very
Corey guy
lucky
right
in
here.
life, and I know that
I don't think it was
which
him,
is
but-
why I try to give back as much as I can. A real passion of mine is getting wrongly accused people out of jail. And thank you. You know, I think I'm following in my father's footsteps. Now, you know, my father was and still is such an influence and inspiration to me, and I credit him with really opening up my eyes to racial injustice. It's because of him that I met my first black person. Want to take a stab in the dark at who it was? I know it's sort of weird to remember the first black person you met, but OJ does leave a mark. Or several. Or none at all. I still don't know.
Is he still alive?
I think so.
Listen, I'm an
I wonder how he
influencer,
feels
so
on
I
CD.
understand that the things that I
Oh,
say
he's
carry
just gonna
weight.
laugh, I'm
But,
sure.
you know, I would never tell anyone what they can or can't do. Remember, I'm a Kim, not a Karen.
Okay.
And honestly, with all of the K names, it's really impressive that my mom didn't pick Karen. I mean, somehow she just knew. I don't know how she saw that one coming and not Caitlyn. Now I know we're divided as a country, but I love America and
Because she's
come
literally
together.
reading, right?
Which is
Oh,
why
yeah, yeah.
I'm here to announce that I'm running for. I'm just kidding, guys.
That's
I'm
Kenya.
not running for president. We can't have 3 failed politicians in one family.
Who was the first one?
Caitlyn and...
I've been very blessed in this
So there's
life, and I'm
Caitlyn,
grateful
Kanye, I don't know
for
what's the thing.
everything.
Oh,
Honestly,
she.
all the ups,
Yeah.
all the downs.
What's that? I don't want to be
I mean,
president.
I married the best rapper of all time.
Say you.
Not only that, he's the richest black man in America. A talented, legit genius who gave me 4 incredible kids.
Wait, did they not divorce? They stopped it?
So,
I'm not sure,
when
no.
I divorced
Oh,
him, you
okay.
have to know it came down to just one thing. His personality. I know that sounds mean, but people keep telling me that comedy comes from truth. And if there's one thing that I always strive to be, it's genuine. So I just want to say how incredibly excited I am to be up here on this stage tonight. I mean, I'm so used to having 360 million followers watching my every move. And I mean, how many people watch SNL? Like 10 million? So tonight is just a chill, intimate night for me.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's Saturday Night Live! You destroyed that.
I think she did, like, vocally, she did very well. Like, she owned the stage and, you know, bodied it. Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. She can do more of presenting and maybe open her own show. I think it might, you know.
Well, I don't know. Like, yeah, she gets fans, but I don't think she has the time. Bro. Like, she got 4 kids and
Yeah, actually, that's
whatever
true.
stuff else she's into. Like, she a busy bee. But if she wanted, it's Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
whole
like,
watch.
exactly. She doesn't even have to promote it. Just tell 360 million people.
Just post.
Boom.
Just post. I have a new show. Keeping. I don't know what they'll call it.
I don't know. Kim Kardashian. She doesn't have to call it anything else.
Kardashian does it.
Kim Kardashian show. Boom.
Yeah.
Her name is big. Like, there's something these people do. I don't know how they do their marketing or how they, but there's something they're doing right. Like, everybody should learn something from Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian family.
Especially the mom. Yeah, I feel it's the mom. Like, the way all of her children have succeeded, it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
However, she managed to do it. Because, like, I know, like, I didn't know much about them until the Ray J thing.
Like, you know, the funny thing about them is, I've not watched. I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashian. Like, I don't consciously watch it.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't search for Kim Kardashian. I don't search for any of them. Yeah. But I know about them. Like I don't understand how. I'm not trying to know about them, but I just know about them. Yeah, so I feel like there's something they're doing right. They're right there in your face, whether you like it or not.
Like Kim, Courtney, Chloe.
Yeah,
I was in love with the other one, Kendall. But yeah, she's a whole bunch of
me right now. I know all those names, but I don't know the faces. I don't know. I know their faces, but I don't know who is who except Kim Kardashian. But the family, they've done something perfect. I don't know if it's marketing or I don't know product wise. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're massive. They're good. The mom is good. Like that's what I said. The mom is amazing. For me, she's a superstar. Because to be able to do that, to be the head of it, and to know how to put people in place, like how she created the Kylie Jenner as a billionaire nonsense. It was like, yo, you gonna lie to people that someone just, okay, I don't say lie, but like the way they made her a billionaire was they connected her with the manufacturer who created that stuff. So she was just the face. But then like to strike such deals to where you come out of it even with the
But people contributed money to make her a billionaire though, didn't they? There was like a fundraiser thing.
No, because what happened was, so there's a cosmetic company, right? That's there. And then they took her name, then they created the product. So the infrastructure was already there. She didn't start from zero. So they just put a name to something and then that's how it went up to the billions of dollars and whatever.
But what was her percentage in the thing though?
God knows.
Yeah, she's probably a billionaire.
But still, even if she's not a billionaire, she did make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's easy for them. Like Kim saying she has 360 million followers. Post like make a t-shirt or a merch that's saying, it's me, Kim. I don't know, right? Any the shittiest thing, put it now on sale on your Instagram. Like you've probably made close to $1 billion.
Bro,
for $15. It's frequency. They have the frequency. They have the traffic coming in.
Is your search? How much
is she worth?
No. Does Kim Kardashian charge to post? Charge.
Really?
Yeah, to post a picture on Instagram.
They pay her to post on Instagram?
Not Instagram, but like if you wanted to post your brand.
Oh. Yeah, probably like millions of dollars.
Oh, she ain't playing no games, mate. All right. Well, Kim didn't reveal exactly how much she makes for each sponsored Instagram post. Previously been reported that the fees runs between 300,000 to 500,000. In some instances, 1 million.
What?
Just to get a pic, because it's going to 360 million people.
The question is how did she get there though? Like how did they get that big?
Well, one was the Ray J incident. So instead of looking at it negatively, they spinned it around and just because Ray J was already big. Like
Ray J is another intelligent guy.
Ray J, you're the brother to one of the biggest pop stars at that time, right? Mm-hmm. And then Kim just came out, you have this sex tape. And then I think that's when they also started. I don't know if that's when they started it or prior, like the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians. Because they were the first ones, I think, or second ones to come up with the whole reality show. And then they also used the OJ case because their father was involved and all that. Like, I don't really know their history, but from all that, they were then able to have a bit of clout, like a spark. That's just what started that. And the mom was like,
because I've known the Kardashian name for a very, very long time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the most, should I say the annoying part or the good part for them? I've never, ever Googled Kardashian. I don't remember reading a Kardashian or checking. But I've seen clips of Keeping Up with the Kardashian. I wasn't looking for it. It just came on my face. That's very good marketing or good, I don't know, a good way to sell yourself. I like it.
It's good. Like, as long as you're into fame. Because the thing is, you need to be able to be okay with fame. Because she can't walk anyway.
Oh, she's not going to walk anywhere. She's Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I don't know, but I feel like where they stay, it's basically celebrities as well, because there's no way these people just stay in their house, come out in cars and go.
But they stay in their own castle where they have a bunch of people working.
But even like the neighborhood, I feel like it's gonna be same people at the same level.
It's for sure.
When you go into the grocery stores, it's a kid of a billionaire. It's not like
They don't care about you.
Some broke kid.
Imagine see Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and you don't care about them.
Yeah.
Normal people.
What's up with these people? Because
I've always wanted to make a lot of money just to be able to like live a normal life. I don't know if that makes sense, right? But when I was young, there's a time where you want to get this kind of meat we call suya in Nigeria. So I used to like to eat that kind of meat. Yeah. So I had to always go ask maybe my mom or my dad or my elder brother for money. So I just wanted to make a lot of money so I can buy a lot of it. That's my ambition. Just go on the street, buy a lot of it and just eat it or share with people. You know, that's the reason I wanted to make money. But if you make money and you can't really do those things like that you really wanted to do,
it becomes crazy. That's why for me, I'd rather be, if I was to be a celebrity, I'll be a celebrity in North America and live in Africa. Like, nobody gives a crap who I am.
I also, not even that, I'd just like to be the back end, like all these guys who are making a lot of money from artists who own record labels. The guys who have the money, but you don't know their faces.
Those are the good to be. It's like a guy called, what's his name? Coach K. He's behind all your little babies. But it's like, okay, who's Coach K? Like, you have to Google, be into the thing to know who these guys are.
Yeah, and they can easily walk on the streets normally, unless they put on their chains, then you know this guy, there's something about you.
But that's what's up. Anyway, we've reached the end. Any words for the people, mate? Look at the camera. Look at this camera. It's all the people.
Which camera are we using? This one?
This one. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't have words for the people. Motivation.
Let me motivate my people. Listen, Kim Kardashian, Apple, what else did we talk about? Power, 50 Cent. They all had to start from somewhere. Start from there, all right? Start from where you are. Work is hard. You see, don't work hard. Work smarter. Do both.
You know, one time I was just reflecting. And I was thinking, shit, I've come a long way. Like, even though I haven't been where like I would like to be.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, it always feels like you're not doing a lot. Yeah, but it feels like you've come a long way.
Oh yeah.
I can say I've been homeless before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been homeless, but yeah. I don't know what that is like.
I feel like that's a good motivation for people right there.
Listen,
you know?
he's been homeless. Now he's on a podcast with the greatest podcast host of all time.
Shut up.
Uncle Kevin. You know what I mean? Like, look at this, man. From rags to riches. From the streets to...
Don't say rags to riches. Before people talk about rob me. I don't have money.
My man is out here being rich.
I don't have money.
He's a Bitcoin guy, all right? Internet money. he charges almost the same as Kim Kardashian to post a picture on Instagram. So that's what's up, man. Like, just so you guys know, I ain't talking to no small boy here.
Peace.
Anyway, that's it. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.